Hello everyone, my name is Brian Aroni, and it is July 20th, and this speech is for Dr. Summer's Fundamentals of Speech class. If you or your partner were presented with the choice to change the color of your eye of your child, would it be something to consider? Now, what if it was to run deeper than just the aesthetic of their eyes choice, but to eliminate diseases entirely? Would you still hold on to your same answer? Well, today I will be informing the class on exactly what it is genetic engineering in babies is, and then proceed to an overview of what this will mean for our society's present and its future. We are part of a rapidly advancing generation of technology. The things that were once science fiction are becoming more real every day. Therefore, it is important that our generation is informed on every aspect so that when similar instances occur in our society, that we will know how to properly address and determine the situation. As I myself think it is important to consider the origin, or as I myself have done the extensive research, I think it is important to consider the origin of genetic engineering and procedures and the ethics behind the experiments and the benefits despite the potential hazards. To begin with, the most basic definition of genetic engineering is the deliberate modification of the characteristics of an organism by manipulating its genetic material. To be more specific, a more targeted segment of the DNA that contains that repetition of base sequences are known as CRISPR. These segments are found amongst the genomes in prokaryotes organisms such as bacteria and archaea. And since its development through its early years of the founding of CRISPR technology, the method was originally used it was made so it was so far less complicated than ever before. And as genetic engineering itself has been around the 1970s, it was without a doubt consisted by many attributes that create an intricate display of science. However, that genetic engineering also possesses a great impact in medicine. In the scholarly article Designer Genes, Michael says, human designers are often used for medical treatments or specific research purposes, such as preventing or curing diseases. For instance, genetic engineering has a significant potential in eliminating sickness that could have never been cured in medical history. More specifically, in an article by Labio Arthur, written by Clara Fernandez, says in 2019 that genetic engineering introduces the possibility of eliminating unwanted illnesses, diseases such as cancer, blood disorder, blindness, AIDS, and cystic fibrosis, even things such as Huntington's disease and muscular dystrophy. Although there was a plethora of pros in the genetic engineering realm, such as increased cognitive abilities, prevention of deathly illnesses or diseases, or even just a cuter baby, there are also many negative attributes as well, including unknown long-term results, risk factor, and less complexity for humans. For example, genome editing is not always accurate, and may not always work as directed, thus creating a new genetically formed disease that would have otherwise been a completely healthy baby. Lastly, the overall ethics and morals of the topic tend to be viewed negatively as well. For instance, the topic really took a turn in November 2018, when a scientist by the name of He Jiankui presented that he had edited the genes of 2 baby girls that were born with no health complications. Since Jiankui has announced that his scientific discovery his entire experimentations have been condemned. Therefore, the ethical and safety social reasons that there's sizable controversy among a multitude of scientists and ethicists have made it unethical to tamper with the genomes of humans. According to an article entitled Human Cloning Policies, Darvansky and Hausman explained in 2017 that genetic engineering has been formally banned in 40 countries, including the United States. In fact, many religious groups base their beliefs off of the ideology that God created all humans in the altercation and said individuals would be an abomination to oppose God, thus also raising ethical concerns amongst religious groups. Therefore, there were overall morals regarding genetic enhancement, especially within infants, are greatly questioned in our society, as they have great potential to cure many things and even just smaller things implemented into children. I hope that you guys enjoyed learning about genetic engineering